Volcanoes have shaped Earth's history, its landscapes, and even its climate. But sometimes they do more than sculpt mountains. They rewrite life itself. One of the most chilling examples of this power comes from massive volcanic eruptions that spew colossal amounts of ash and gas into the atmosphere. When this happens, the world doesn't just heat up from lava, it cools down. Yes, cools down. Imagine the aftermath. A giant gray cloud of volcanic ash spreads across the atmosphere, blocking out sunlight for months, even years. The planet's surface temperature drops by several degrees, triggering what scientists call a volcanic winter. Crops fail, ecosystems collapse, and life as we know it faces a fight for survival. This isn't just a wild theory. It has happened before. Roughly 74,000 years ago, the eruption of Mount Toba in Indonesia plunged the Earth into chaos. The supervolcano released enough ash and sulfur dioxide to block sunlight for over a year, leading to one of the most devastating mass extinctions in history. Some studies suggest that humanity's ancestors were reduced to just a few thousand individuals during this catastrophic period. But supervolcanoes aren't the only culprits. There's also a phenomenon known as flood basalts, where an enormous bubble of magma accumulates beneath vast regions of Earth's crust. Instead of erupting in one massive explosion, it seeps out through cracks in the ground for thousands of years. This slow-motion disaster continuously poisons the atmosphere with toxic gases and devastates every form of life in its path. The scariest part? We can't stop it. While we've made progress tracking asteroids that might threaten Earth, predicting volcanic eruptions remains one of science's greatest challenges. Even if we knew a supervolcano would erupt in the next 6 months, there would be nothing we could do to prevent it. All we could do is evacuate and prepare, which is like standing in the shadow of an atomic bomb with only an umbrella for protection. And supervolcanoes don't just cause local destruction. Their effects are global. The ash clouds they release can spread across continents, altering weather patterns, blocking sunlight, and causing temperature drops severe enough to spark global food shortages. Take Yellowstone, for example. A supervolcano located beneath the United States. While it hasn't erupted in over 600,000 years, its potential eruption could release 1,000 times more material than Mount St. Helens did in 1980. Scientists believe the ash fallout could bury entire cities, poison water supplies, and make large swaths of North America uninhabitable for decades. So, what are we doing to prepare? Surprisingly little. Humanity has poured billions into asteroid defense strategies, and for good reason. But when it comes to supervolcanoes, our early warning systems are still developing. We monitor seismic activity, gas emissions, and ground deformation, but predicting an eruption is far from certain. A sudden burst of pressure could trigger a chain reaction that we simply wouldn't see coming. Yet, in this story of doom, there's also hope. By studying past eruptions and ancient lava fields, scientists are piecing together the patterns of volcanic behavior. They're also experimenting with new ways to mitigate disaster, from drilling to release pressure in magma chambers to creating global emergency plans for food and shelter in case of volcanic winter. Could these efforts save us? Possibly, but only if we act before the next big eruption, not after. Supervolcanoes remind us of one sobering truth. While we dream of colonizing Mars, we must not forget the wild, unpredictable power of the planet we already call home. So next time you see a peaceful mountain on the horizon, ask yourself, is it truly asleep or just waiting?